afternoon, folks. I am so sorry I'm late getting the video out to you, so this one's gonna be pretty short, but oh my gosh, no way, it's starting to rain. Damn it. Okay, well that was quick. Maybe we'll see. It's probably gonna keep running. Anyway, so we have to make this quick. Today's message is about garden failures and to not look at them as failures. And I had my share this week. I want to take you to the first one. All right, so we are, I'm sitting on the edge of one onion bed, and just behind me here is the second onion bed, and these look like crap. I'm just gonna say it. They flopped over. They didn't even, they flopped over before they even got a chance to stand up. So this is my first big failure of the season. That's okay. I have tried to grow onions from seed multiple times, and this is the farthest I've ever gotten. So yay. But I also planted some seeds up in there. So where you see the tags, that's where I stopped planting the starts and I put in seeds for the other half of the bed. I have no idea if anything is going to grow of those. It's an experiment, so who really cares anyway? It's some onion seed. I have a theory that this fall, though, I should plant some more this fall and see if something comes up in the spring. Like just plant some seeds. Has anybody ever tried that? I don't know. Tell me if you have and see if, is that a thing? You can't even see my eyes. But anyway, tell me if you've ever tried that, or if you've ever tried just sowing seeds in the spring. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. So this is really where the big failure was. My onions I can deal with, but I dumped an entire tray of tomatoes and peppers, which sucked because they were my best tomatoes that I had grown this year. They were the big rainbows, and I think I maybe saved one. And the peppers, I saved most of those, but I have no idea what kind of peppers they are now because the tags fell out. So that's my biggest thing. If you saw on Facebook or Instagram, I posted the dumped tray. Anyway, so because it's been chilly, I've also brought in the other things in here to kind of sit in the, bask in the glow. But I did rescue some of the peppers and tomatoes, and I did manage to cull down my collection to what I'm going to be planting out, which I only have space for 10 tomatoes anyway, 10 climbing tomatoes, and a space for 30 peppers. So I had to cull out my collection. So I overplanted purposefully because some seeds don't start, they just don't germinate. Some seeds, they don't do as well as others, and you pick the best of the bunch. So tomatoes was slim pickings, but I managed to get 10 climbers out of the stash that I had and 30 peppers. And the squash are doing great still. This is the squash and cucumbers. Oops, I turned the tray around. We have, oh, that's new today. Do you see that? That little green thing is brand new today. I didn't think I was going to get any zucchini, but look at that. But yeah, we've got, so we've got a couple honey nuts. We have a couple, nothing in this costata romanesco, but this is also costata. Spaghetti squashes, butternuts. These are cukes, golden squash. We have some lemon basil, cinnamon basils coming up. And these two are holy basils, and they've got stuff in them. And then these are my bush pickles that ate everything last year, and they're still good cucumbers, and so I'm still gonna grow them. But anyway, my biggest failure this week was dumping that tray, and I don't think I was the only one. If you watched that 1870s homestead, she did the same thing, and I was like, oh, I know that feeling, like you just dumped your babies on the floor. But anyway, we'll recover, everything will be fine. You know, we'll get through it. We have plenty, so all is not lost. But just know that I have garden failures too, just like everybody else. Don't give up, never surrender. Okay, so now I have to show you the biggest success of this week. Okay, I know, they don't look like much right now, but this is a lot of lettuce, and I'm very excited. It's a cut and come again, so I'm letting it grow really, really tight together. And look at it. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be able to harvest. That's awesome. I've got Butter Crunch, mescaline, and the Japanese giant red mustard greens. Heck yeah. So that's it for this week. I hope you all had a great weekend in the garden, and I hope you look forward to some really great spring days outside this week. We are going to have some nice temperatures, but just know that if you're in the mid-Atlantic and maybe some other parts of the US, our temperatures are going to drop down very close to freezing, so be sure to cover any frost-tender plants. They may get nipped. I hope that you're able to turn any failures into successes, or at least really great learning experiences. And with that, I'll catch you outside.